Everything you are about to watch was made in After Effects. There are no screen recordings here. The video is the lesson. So whenever something moves, we freeze it and show you the exact keyframes, curves, and properties that made it happen. This is Keyframe, Part 1, the foundations. In the next few minutes, you will go from a blank composition to animating text, shapes, and complete rigs. And you will understand why each one works. Let us build. It starts with a composition. Think of it as your canvas and your clock at the same time. It has a width, a height, and a frame rate. This one is 1920 by 1080 at 30 frames per second. That number matters because animation is really just a series of still frames, each one slightly different from the last. 30 frames, 1 second of motion. What it means in practice. Your composition settings decide the shape and smoothness of everything you make. When to think about it. Match your composition to where the video will live. Higher frame rates for smooth, gamey motion. 24 for a filmic feel. Set this first and set it right, because everything else lives inside it. Inside that composition, everything is a layer. Text, shapes, video, light, all of it stacked in the timeline. And the rule is simple. The layer on top sits in front of the ones below it. Order is hierarchy. What it means. After Effects draws from the bottom of the stack upward, so the top layer wins. When to use it. Constantly. You will reorder layers to control what covers what, to build depth, and to keep related elements grouped together. A pro tip, name your layers as you go and color code them. On a busy timeline, a tidy stack is the difference between flow and frustration. Now, the single most important idea in After Effects, the keyframe. Watch this dot. To make it move, you click the little stopwatch next to a property, here position. That starts recording. You set a value at the start, move forward in time, and set a different value at the end. After Effects calculates every frame in between. That filling in is called interpolation. So a keyframe is nothing more than a value pinned to a moment in time. 2 of them, and you have motion. And this is not just for movement. If a property has a stopwatch, you can animate it. Position, scale, rotation, opacity, effects, even color. One tip that will save you hours. You almost never want just 2 plain keyframes. The magic is in how you ease between them. And that is exactly what we cover next. Easing is what separates amateur motion from professional motion. Watch the same move twice. The top one is linear, the same speed the whole way through. It feels robotic. The bottom one starts slow, accelerates, and glides to a stop the way things move in the real world. What is actually happening? You are shaping the speed of the animation over time. Select your keyframes, press F9 for easy ease, then open the graph editor to sculpt the curve by hand. When to use it? Always. Almost nothing in nature moves at a constant speed, so almost nothing you animate should either. If your work ever feels stiff or cheap and you cannot say why, this is usually the reason. Every layer has 5 transform properties. Anchor point, position, scale, rotation, and opacity. Learn the shortcuts, A, P, S, R, and T, and you will work twice as fast. But pay attention to the first one, the anchor point, because it is the #1 beginner trap. The anchor point is the pivot, the point everything rotates and scales around. Watch. Pivot from the corner, and the motion feels wrong. Move the anchor to the center, and it feels intentional. When to use it? Every time something does not rotate or scale the way you expect, check the anchor point first. Use the pan behind tool, the wide key, to move it without moving the layer. Master these 5 properties, and you can build almost any animation. Let us animate text. Now, you do not keyframe every letter by hand. That would take forever. Instead, you add a text animator. You choose a property like position, then animate a single value, the range selector offset. Watch it cascade across every character from just one set of keyframes. What it means. The animator applies your effect, and the selector decides how much of the text it touches and when. When to use it. Titles, captions, kinetic typography, anytime text needs to feel alive. A tip: add an ease and a little smoothness on the selector, and a plain title instantly looks like motion design. Shapes are built right inside After Effects, fully vector, infinitely scalable. And the trick that makes a shape draw itself on, like this, is trim paths. You add trim paths to the shape layer and animate the end value from 0 to 100%. The stroke draws on following the path. What it means: trim paths reveals a stroke along its length, so any line, icon, or signature can animate as if it is being drawn live. When to use it: logo reveals, animated icons, underlines, infographics, loaders. A tip: offset the start as well as the end, and you get a moving dash that travels along the path. Small technique, enormous mileage. Last foundation, and the one that keeps big projects sane: parenting. When several elements need to move together, you do not animate them separately. You parent them to a null object, an invisible control layer. Watch. 3 elements, all parented to one null. Move the null and they all follow as a single unit. What it means: the child inherits the parent's movement but keeps its own. When to use it: rigs, characters, complex layouts, anything with many moving parts. A tip: always animate the null, not the children, and use the pick whip to connect them. One control driving many elements. That is how professionals stay in control. And that is your foundation. Compositions, layers, keyframes, easing, the 5 transform properties. Text animators, shapes, and parenting. Every one of them demonstrated by the very video you just watched and explained as it happened. When you are finished, you send your composition to the render queue or to Media Encoder with Control-M and export an MP4. Here is what to do next. Do not just watch this. Open After Effects and rebuild these 8 ideas yourself. That is how they stick. In part 2, we go intermediate: masks, track mats, pre-comps, and motion that really moves. This was Keyframe. Now go and make something.